Guys, deluded Guna, sorry for the late one. Obviously, we're going on tour to Australia, Shanghai, and Beijing. The guys have literally not too long ago just flown away and they've announced a 25-man list. As I told you in a couple previous videos, while it's not the be-all and end-all and we shouldn't draw too many conclusions, we will see a lot of futures basically decided by who goes on, I was about to say holiday, preseason tour. Now we know it's going to be mixed with a couple of youngsters. We know some players are going to be away because of their participation in other tournaments and friendlies and things of that nature. For instance, Iwobi and Ox were quite late to return to training. But yeah, Ozil's there, of course. He didn't go and play in the Confederations Cup. He's going to be there. Of course, Alexis is going to miss out. Still on break, hasn't returned to full training. It's important we note that while he's the City are interested and have probably tapped him up and talked, and other clubs have talked. Both parties as well, his agent and him. Apparently, no official offer has been made, so it's all hypothetical. Like I've said previously, in my head, he's gone. If I was him, I would have been off already. My future would have been decided. So yeah, that's just my personal take. So Alex isn't there. The same goes for Mustafi. Mustafi was playing at the Confederation, so he's not going to be there. It's a 2-week break, by the way, guys. Lacazette, our new big money world record, club record signing, of course, going away. Important he gets to gel, gets to click, gets to see a feel with, gets to. I mean, he knows Arsenal's a big club and because he's French and things like that. But being a player and the Asian fans, they go pretty crazy. You'll get to see what it's really like. He'll gel and mix and bond with his players, with the players on the pitch as well, chemistry, all of that stuff, and just damn right match fitness. He'll get all of that. Ospina's going despite his future being up in air, contract up in 2018. Giroud's contract up in 2019, but we all know his career at Arsenal future is in doubt as well. It's in the balance, so he's there despite all of that. Young players, Daniel Malin, a player you guys have seen me rate very highly. Personally, I do believe he could adapt and he could play at that level, and I hope he plays in the Carling Cup. If I did have to make an educated guess, I'd say physically he's probably not there yet, and he's probably not there with his decision making quite yet to make an impact in our season. But you just never know with these young players. Of course, I'm not comparing him to Rashford, but prior to Rashford coming in, the same probably was said about him. So you never know. He gets a chance to impress nonetheless, and yeah, he's a player I rate highly, and I think he's got potential. Conor Bramall, we all know, non-league, very happy for him. He went from losing his job in a car factory to now going on tour with the possibly one of the biggest clubs in the world. So whether he makes it here or not, I'm happy to see that. I mean, that just shows how life can go up and down, and good luck to him. Malin's there. Nketiah's had 2 solid seasons at the club, deserves to be there. Joe Willock had an impressive end towards the end of the season. Made his debut for the under-23s. His brother's gone off to Benfica. He's stayed, probably possibly signs a new deal. Once he gets there physically, he could be a prospect as well. Who else from these young players are there? Rene Adelaide's not there. Akpom, who started pre-season early, is not there, probably on the move. Bielik, who said he might go on loan to Norwich, who we believe in and talked about and I've spoken about, is there as well. His immediate future could still be up in air. Who else from the young players is going away? I think that's it out of the kids, to be honest. Oh, Maitland-Niles, you guys know how much I like him. He officially is a first-team player. He's there, gets to compete and push the already established first-team players. Reiss Nelson, probably the best prospect in our club, will no doubt make his Carling Cup debut this season. It's more for him to see where his level is, to see what it's like playing men's football, to assess himself alongside our current playing staff, and for Wenger to have an increased look as to how physically and mentally and technically he is during an extended period, to see if he can start the season in the first team straight away, or yeah, like I said, make his debut. So as for the young players, I'm happy to see them. Dan Crowley not there, probably goes on loan with his contract, with his loans having mixed success. He had a strong end to the end of the season in Holland. With his contract up next year, he probably heads on loan, but he could very much leave permanently. Whether here or at Arsenal, I believe he could have a career if someone takes a chance on him and he has a platform to express himself. Technically an excellent player, but Nasir's not there. He probably heads out on loan. He's spoken about himself already. Torrell not there, Macy not there. Them sort of players aren't there either. So yeah, there's a lot to be said. Debussy career is probably over here. He's not there. I'm pretty sure I didn't see Jenkinson's name there. If I do see his name there, forgive me, but I'm pretty sure he didn't fly. Ox has come back from his holiday. He's there. Wobie's there. Like I've said, no Akpom, no Chesney. So take that how you will. Didn't play in any international tournaments as far as I'm concerned. Contract up 2018. We know Wenger's relationship with him. Juventus allegedly want him and going after him, so that's probably telling that his career isn't going to happen here. Wilshere, as I made a video out, of course hasn't gone away. Personally, I believe it's pretty telling as well. I'm pretty sure he stays at the club, but he very much could leave. I would have liked for him to go, regardless if fit or not, to go over there, to be honest. Oh, and a side note on Daniel Malin is I'm pretty happy for him, because he could have. I was pretty shocked when he weren't involved in the under-19s championships for Holland, Netherlands, however you want to call it. But yeah, now he's going with the first team, so that's not a bad consolation prize. So yeah, there's a lot of players. Gibbs isn't going as well. Perez isn't going. So yeah, that very much wraps it all for them sort of players. They're the likes of not Lacazette, Perez, who has been unfairly treated. His career's probably over here. Joel Campbell's obviously not there. Kieran Gibbs' career's over here pretty much. Monreal's gonna probably give him Monreal's probably gonna have a season left at best. So you wonder who's gonna come in at left back. Ryan Sessegnon, can we look at that, please? Yeah, Wilshere not there, of course. Szczesny not there, so there's a lot of careers basically said via that. We know we need to get rid of some players. We've got a lot of deadwood, and I'm very happy that these players actually haven't gone away pre-season like we've seen in previous years, because it's easier to palm them off. You think about the likes of Debussy, Jenkinson, Gibbs, Perez, etc. When other clubs want them, they're going to want to conduct medical exams. They're going to want to have to fly for agent talks and things like that. When you're literally on the other side of the world, all of that makes it a bit more harder. And if you're an Arsenal fan and if you watch Arsenal paying attention, you know it's hard for us to move off the best of players, to actually move off decent deadwood, much less the players that are clearly not good enough for any top division side. But yeah, guys, Deluded Guna, like I said, didn't really want to make this video. It's very late, pretty tired. Everybody's got a busy Monday and a busy start to the week to come ahead of themselves. But I feel I had a duty with you guys. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for those who stayed up late. I know, get some sleep. Monday, let's hit it. Thank you. Comment, subscribe, share. I'm out.